Hey, good morning, this is Ray. I just finished doing a workout in the park with my son Alex, who's almost 9 months. He's with me here, so if you hear some excited squeals, it's probably because he's seen a dog or something, or he's just excited to be outside and walking along the river. Today's little talk is just to tell you that it's amazing what you can do. I mean, I ended up deadlifting 225 kilos at 60 kilograms body weight and 255 kilos at 67.5. Now that's over a quarter of a ton, and if anybody had said to me when I started powerlifting that I would deadlift that much weight, I would have laughed and said, not possible, no way I can do that. So the most important thing my journey in powerlifting taught me was that it's amazing what you can do. You are capable of a hell of a lot more than you actually think. You just got to start and keep going. I got into powerlifting by accident, really. I was a skinny kid, not the kind of person that you would think would lift heavy weights or go to the gym. In grade 12, my dad bought me a gym membership because I was really skinny and he was skinny as well, and he'd probably been picked on a lot as a kid because he was so skinny, and he thought it might be a good idea if I put on some muscle, beefed up a little bit. I enjoyed that, but didn't really get into it seriously. And then at university I took some electives in human movement studies, and a guy came in who was doing his master's degree in strength training, and he wanted some human guinea pigs for his 12-month program. And as a skinny kid, student, poor, no money, and I'm like, free expert coaching, free use of the gym, sounds great, sign me up. Had no idea what I was in for, but I was used to committing to things and training hard. I'd played a lot of soccer as a kid, played for my state, so I wasn't a stranger to hard work. I loved athletics, so I was actually quite good at jumping, so maybe that was a bit of an insight. I did have a relatively good power to weight ratio in my legs, but definitely not in my upper body. When it came to javelin and shot put and discus and stuff like that at the sports carnival, I didn't even bother entering because I was useless at it. But at the end of this 12-week strength training program, the guy who was running it, he basically said, look, you've done really, really well, you've improved a lot, we've got a competition coming up, it's in 2 weeks time, you should go in it. And I said, well, what is it? He said, it's the National University Powerlifting Championships. And I went, what's powerlifting? He said, well, it's basically what I've been teaching you. He was teaching me squats, bench press, and what were clean pulls. So not quite deadlifts, but very, very similar. And initially I went, oh no, I couldn't do that, I'm just a skinny kid. And he said, oh, don't worry, it's in weight divisions. You just compete against people your own weight. And I went, okay, other skinny kids, maybe. And but then I had a look at the results from the year before, and the guy that had won my weight division, which was then 60 kilograms, had lifted what I thought was incredibly huge weights. And I did what is the typical human thing and went, no, I'm not going to compete against him, he's going to kill me, which he would have. But the coach said a very smart thing, and I'll always remember this, and I tell lots of people this. He said, forget about him, just try and do a little bit better in 2 weeks' time than you did today. And I'm so thankful for my coach. His name's Dan Baker. He's an awesome coach. He's now the president of the Australian Strength and Conditioning Association. He was the Brisbane Broncos strength coach for, was it 19 or 20 years? Did amazing things for them. Basically, I think, revolutionized the industry of strength coaching in the football arena. And now he travels the world lecturing in strength and conditioning. So I've got a lot of respect for him, and I'm very, very thankful for giving me the start and everything that he taught me. And so I went in that competition, loved it, got hooked on the sport, joined the powerlifting club at the university, and within 3 years I was lifting more than that guy that I was afraid of. I broke his national deadlift record, squat record and total record, and became the best ranked junior lifter in the country. Went to 2 World Junior Championships and really loved it. Retired for 9 years. Basically to focus on my career, which was engineering, and but then went through a bit of a difficult time in life, got divorced, I needed to find my masculine side again, so I decided to go back into the gym, and was really, really surprised at how quickly my strength came back, even after 9 years of really doing very, very, very little in strength training at all. And being around a bunch of guys at the powerlifting club really encouraged me, and I decided to get back into competition again. I think I did PBs in my second comp after only about Well, first comp, I think I did about 5 weeks training, and that was just enough to qualify for the nationals. Then did a full training cycle, 3 months, and did personal best in everything. Squat, bench press, deadlift. I was amazed. Trained seriously. 2 years later, broke the national total record by 5 kilos. A year later, added another 20 kilos to my national total record. So yeah, the most important thing I learned from my journey in powerlifting was that it's amazing what you can do. Just keep going and keep at it, train hard, and you'll be blown away by what you can do over time. Things aren't going to happen straight away. It's going to take time, work, effort, but the time's going to pass anyway. So don't give up just because it might take a little bit longer than you think. So if you've got any questions, you like any hints or tips, you've got some sticking points that you want to break through, put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if I can't answer them, I'll speak to some of the experts that I know, and I'll do my best to get the best answer I can for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.